Hi, children, how are you? I'm back again, and I have a nice story for you. Let's first dance and then get to it.
God is the one who made the earth and the sea and every single thing that your eyes have ever seen. He made us too, and He made you to be someone who will obey Him for eternity. There's no God but God.
Our memory verse is from Bible. Remember, the Bible has many stories in different books. This one is from the book of Isaiah. Huh? And our memory verse says, I am the Lord. There is no other God. I am the only God. I will make you strong even though you do not know me. Hmm? It's in Isaiah chapter 45, verse 5. Say it again. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 5. Okay, so once upon a time is what you respond. Okay, there was a king of Israel. You know, Israel is God's chosen people. So there was a new king in Israel called Ahab. Now Ahab was he wasn't listening to God. Yet the Israelites are God's people, but he wasn't listening to God. So he let the people make a statue. He also started bowing to it. Remember, in last week's story, I told you about a statue, something that is like made out of stone, just a thing. It could be a man or an animal that some people worship and call their God. But for us, we don't do that because we have our God and we know who He is. He's God. So, yes, today I'm telling you a story about people who forgot about God. The Israelites forgot about God. So King Ahab made the people start worshipping other gods. There was a god called Baal. They started worshipping him and they forgot about God. They were even beating men of God, the prophets. Yeah, God's close friends, people who God used to talk to. They had started beating them. They were killing them. They didn't respect God anymore. They had forgotten about Him. But there was one prophet called Elijah. A prophet is a man of God. Elijah. Now, Elijah wasn't happy with what was going on. And so he came to the king and he told him, King Ahab, God is not happy with you. God is not happy with you. And so there will be no rain. It's not going to rain anymore. It's not. And the king was like, see this one. He didn't listen. Even the people, they did not listen. They did not try to ask God to forgive them. No, they didn't believe him. They didn't listen. They just kept on doing their own things, worshipping their Baal, huh? The God who wasn't a God for real. And the first year came and went. New Year, Christmas, once. The second year came and went. New Year, Christmas. The third year, people started getting hungry because when there's no rain, the plants don't grow. When there's no rain, the animals don't have food and so they die. So people also now had hardly had food. That's when they started thinking, Elijah was right. Mm, Elijah was right. Even the king started getting angry. He's like, go and find for me Elijah. Where is he? Let him come and change this. Why did he say this? They looked for Elijah. They looked for Elijah. Could they find him? Now even the messengers, the people the king was sending were scared. They were like, ah, yeah, how do we go and tell him we can't find Elijah? He's going to kill us. What do we do? They were scared to even go back and tell him we still can't find Elijah. Because the king now was very angry. He's like, I need Elijah here right now. And they couldn't find him until God spoke to Elijah and he told him, Elijah, go and show yourself to King Ahab. And he said, okay, God. He was very obedient to God, like you and I should be. So he went, chum, chum, chum. And he found one of the messengers and told them, go and tell King Ahab I am here, he should come. And King Ahab said, he is the one calling me. He was very proud, even angry. And he's like, chum, 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 chum. So the king came to see Elijah. And he told him, how dare you stand in front of me and say these things, and now the rain, can you make it? And then Elijah told him, I listen to God. And until you people know that God is the only God, there shall be no rain. And he said, now what should we do? But we are dying. People have started starving. They have no food. And he said, go and call all your people. Call all your prophets of Baal. Tell them to meet me here. And the king said, but this man. But he went. He called all the people of Israel has come. The people came because they were afraid and they were hungry and they really wanted Elijah to bring back the rain. But Elijah wanted them to know that there's only one God. So when they got there and they gathered, and then Elijah told them, prophets of Baal, tell your God Baal to bring down fire. Build an altar, put a sacrifice on it, which is an animal. Bring down fire. Let your God bring down fire so that it can burn the sacrifice. And we will know that that is the only God. And he said, I will do the same. And if my God brings down the fire and burns the sacrifice, he's the only God. If your God does it, then he will be the only God. So the prophets of Baal went first. They built the altar, they put the animal all, and they started calling and saying, Baal, Baal, come down, fire, fire. They danced. They even tore their clothes from morning to afternoon. Elijah was on the side laughing. At lunchtime, he told them, you guys, let me go and eat lunch as you call your Baal. Over he's sleeping. Wake him up. He started mocking them. And he waited until evening. There was no fire. And by evening, they had started cutting themselves, saying that maybe Baal will feel sorry for us and bring down the fire. But no, that did not happen. And now it was Elijah's turn. So Elijah built his altar. He told them, bring 12 big stones. Can we count up to 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can you bring 12 big stones? They built the altar and they put the animal on, and then he told them, first dig around it, make a hole around the altar, and he told them, go and bring water. They brought water, poured, and he told them, pour on the animal also. They poured on the wood, they poured on the animal, and he told them, my God is going to rain down fire. And indeed, he prayed. As he was praying, he said, God, you know I hear from you, and I want these people to know you as the only God there is. Please rain down fire. Let fire come down onto this altar and burn this animal. And before he could even finish the prayer, boom! Fire came down and it burnt the whole animal. Even when it was wet, even when the wood was wet, there was fire on the altar, and everybody was like, whoa! Whoa! Elijah's God really is God. They were in shock and they were so amazed and still scared. Anyway, Elijah then told them, have you seen? My God is the only God there is. And then he went to a mountain. Remember, they still had no rain. So Elijah went to the mountain to pray on his own. And he got there, but he was with his helper. So he prayed, and as he was praying, he told the helper, go and check on that side of the mountain and see if there's rain, if you could see the rain clouds coming. And he said nothing. Then he prayed again. Then he told him, go and check. Nothing. For 7 times. 5, 6, 7. For 7 times he told him, go and check. And the helper kept on coming and telling him, no, there's no rain. And he said, but the 7th time he told him, go and check. He said, I see a black cloud. The rain is coming. And then Elijah told him, go and tell the king that there shall be rain. And he ran and he told the king, there's going to be rain. God has forgiven you. The end. What's our memory verse? Isaiah chapter 45 verse 5. I am the Lord. There's no other God. I am the only God. I will make you strong even though you do not know me. Bye children. Bye Cham. Bye Mutuki. Enjoy.